Happy anniversary, baby. Hey, welcome to the Wicker Bar. You know me, I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delbridge. Today is the day, 28 years ago that we were married. This is our official anniversary day. We were going to go out, but we were unable to due to circumstances beyond our control. So instead, we are making dinner here today. I did spend a lot of hours preparing this meal. So it's a little something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Kind of how we're doing it here. So let me just show you what we have here. What we have right here is a double R Ranch prime, dry aged, bone-in ribeye. We're going to cook that using the reverse sear method. If you're not familiar with that, you cook it really at 250 degrees until you reach the internal temperature of about 125. Then you let it rest, and then we're going to sear it in either a hot pan or out on the grill. This technique also works really, really well with big fat bone-in pork chops. You just have to get it up to that temperature when it's in the oven. And then I pulled out of the freezer. I had a bunch of beef bones that I'd been saving to make a little beef stock. So I made some beef stock, and we are going to make a red wine demi-glaze with that beef stock that we made. We're going to kind of reduce the beef stock with a little red wine, some shallots, some garlic, some butter, peppercorns, and a little thyme. It does, if you have rosemary, you can throw that in there as well. Then we're going to do some mashed potatoes with roasted garlic. So I roasted up a bunch of garlic in the oven. If you're not familiar with that technique, another really good one. About 350 degrees. Take some cloves of garlic, just whole heads. Wrap them in foil. You can put a little olive oil on there. You can cut the tops off if you want, not necessary. Throw them in the oven, 350, 375, half hour, 45 minutes till they get soft, and you squeeze them on out of there. Then we're going to do some grilled asparagus. I'm going to do that outside. And we are going to top that with this pistachio ayad, and this is basically some chopped up pistachios, a little garlic. That's I use the mortar and pestle to kind of do this. You can use a little food processor. Pistachios, a little garlic, some orange zest, and some olive oil, and a little salt to taste. Very, very delicious. And then we're going to saute up some spinach with some garlic and some chili flakes. We're going to finish that with some sherry vinegar. And we're doing two cocktails this evening that are based on lemon verbena, because we have some lemon verbena growing out in our garden, and Rahel very much enjoys lemon verbena. And this is kind of like what it looks like. Smells, obviously, smells lemony. We're going to do one that is a kind of like a mojito style, and then the other one that we're going to use the Pimm's #1, and it's going to be like a Pimm's cup with the lemon. We made some lemon verbena syrup right here. And we're still on the Bone Back Comedy of Horrors cocktail challenge to use these Mai Tai glasses, and we're on it, so don't think we're not. So let me get a little bit of ice there, so just hang tight, and I'll be right back. And I hope the ice works. All right. Yeah, hang on. Let me get some more for that. All right, so here we go. So we're going to do our mojito first, which is going to call for a little bit of muddled lemon. So I'm just going to cut some slices here. I'm going to muddle some of this lemon up with some of our lemon verbena. Let's see it's going to be a lemony one. That's good. There we go. That goes in there. I'm going to put in, I don't know, however many leaves of this lemon verbena we have here. Ordinarily, we don't like this technique, but you use this a lot when you're muddling a mint or basil. And then you end up with a bunch of bits of green in your teeth, like if you're eating spinach. But we're going to go for it anyway. Muddle. There we go. Okay, we're going to do six rums. We're on our Plantation 3 Stars Jamaican rum. Where did I put my, oh, there we go. If you're admiring the kaiju on my shirt, this is courtesy of Casey Angel down there in Los Angeles, California. You may know him as the one of the unforgotten tiki kings of Los Angeles. That was 3.
That was 2.
Right, but there's 1.5. So here we go. Here's our 6. And then 2. Just double check my recipe. Yeah, 2 ounces of our syrup. And this was, I used some agave syrup in this one. And then we're going to get these, I'm going to get this cocktail done. And then I'm going to get these potatoes cut up for our mashed potatoes. And then I'm going to start on the demi-glaze. And that will show you how to do that. Really, really easy. It's one of those things. Sounds fancy, but no, not really. Well, I know it is fancy, but I can do it. You can do it, right? If you ever get married. And this steak, we just one. I mean, this is about it's about 1.5 pounds, but it's for 2 of us. That's all we need. We're not looking to. Oh, I'm sorry. So in the freezer, we had some carrot cupcake dough. Carrot cake cupcake dough. Left over from Thanksgiving, as well as some cream cheese frosting. So I pulled that out, and I'll talk about that later. But I made a little. That's one of the something old, little dessert that I made for us. I was possibly going to do 2 desserts. We do one. I think I'll save this for a separate video. But we do a microwave cake that's very, very delicious, and it's perfect if you are looking for something sweet to eat, and it's really, really easy. You cook it in the microwave. Come and join me, Rahel. Bone bat. See how's this? Nice. And then with our meal, I'm not sure where we got this bottle of wine. We always, over the years, we kind of cellar some nicer bottles of wine that we save for, once or twice a year. This is a 2016 Chateau Maison Noble Bordeaux. Noble. Bordeaux Superior. It's kind of like a red blend. It's got some Merlot, Cabernet, and some Cab Franc in there. This is going to be absolutely delicious. I am going to crack it open, and I'm going to decant it before we get around to this. Probably about an hour, because we're still pretty early here on the West Coast. We don't want to like. Oh no, we blew our wad, and it's 6:30. Now what? Oh. All right, we'll be back. Hang tight. I'm going to get on this. I'm going to get on this demi-glaze for you. I'm going to decant this wine, then I'm getting on the demi-glaze. Yeah, pause. All right, here we go. I'm going to decant this wine, and I'm going to get on this on the demi-glaze here. I'm just going to use this so I don't mess up that cork. There we go. Nice. Keep that. And if you got a nice bottle of wine, every once in a while, you decant it because it's an older bottle, and sometimes there's going to be some debris in there. And this is going to give it a chance to settle out. Oh yeah, delicious. Okay, let's get on with this demi-glaze. So what I have here is I have 1 shallot, and I have 2 cloves of garlic. Call for 1. I put 2 in there. And then I'm going to get like about 1 tablespoon of butter. There we go. This is my favorite. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cook these vegetables till they get soft. And while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and cut these potatoes up. Now I've got 6 potatoes. Way more potatoes than Rahel and I are going to eat for this evening, but I figure I'll have a couple. I'll make some potato pancakes or something tomorrow for breakfast. Mashed potatoes, do them however you want to do them. We don't mind having the skin on. Take the skin off. I would have done, the only downside to doing the reverse sear, unless you have a double oven, is it kind of ties up your oven. So ordinarily I would have done a I would have done a potato timbal, something that we enjoy, but that's just not going to happen. Of course, the water is salted for our potatoes. So there we go. Okay, our vegetables have got soft. They don't take very long. Where did I put my thing out? Yeah, these don't take very long to soften up. I slice them very, very thin. So we have our shallot, our garlic, our tablespoon of butter. I have half a teaspoon of peppercorns, and I have a few sprigs of thyme. And I am going to strain this when I'm done, so I'm not really too worried about having this stuff in there. And this calls for about a half a bottle of wine. You know, you're going to cook it down. It's all relative. It's all in the reduction of the wine that's going to, you know, intensify the flavors. Boom! There is our wine, and this recipe for this demi-glace called for balsamic vinegar, 1 tablespoon. So I'm using the very nice balsamic. Boom! That, and then this is going to reduce to about half. And then I have a cup of my beef stock, and I'm going to add that in, and I'm going to reduce it a little bit more. Then I'm going to strain it, and then I'm going to finish it with some cold butter before I serve it over that steak. So I think we're good for right now. Everybody just hang tight. Enjoy your lemon verbena mojito. Rahel needed a little bit more lemon in hers, but you know, I'm not offended. That's just the way it is when you're married. Sometimes it's a little give and take. You got to work together. Gotta like that. There we go. Yeah, just hang tight, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe. Share this with your friends. You're kind of invited to our intimate table for two. Just the two of us here this evening. Nobody else. We were gonna do some snacks or something to start off the dinner with, but we've got dessert, and that was just gonna be a little overkill, I think. Yeah, there we go. Wine's reducing. I'm going to probably, let's get these potatoes started. And I don't have any heavy cream, so I'm just going to be using a little bit of milk. And we do have lots of butter, though, so we'll compensate our lack of heavy cream with the use of butter in these potatoes, just because it's a special occasion. Ordinarily, we wouldn't use as much butter, but, when it's special, make it special. Just hang tight. We're going to be back. All right, hey, well, thank you for coming on back. We're going to get into our second cocktail, our Pim's Verbena Cup number 2. I'm going to get the potatoes are done. Let me get these drained. And it's always, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just going to put the potatoes on here and just kind of let them air out a little bit. And in this cup right here, I have some butter, some milk, and the roasted garlic. I kind of whirled it up in the Ninja micro bullet there to kind of make it a little bit more cohesive. So here is our Pim's cup. We have our Pim's. We have our simple syrup, our shaker, a couple of lemons for garnish just because it's a special day. The demi-glace, it needs to cook down a little bit longer. I didn't want to cook it down any farther. Usually I believe that the trick is you want the sauce to kind of stick to the bottom of the spoon. You don't want it too thick, you don't want it too thin. So it's still got about another 5 or 6 minutes to reduce, and then I'm going to strain it and finish it off with the butter. Okay, cocktail. 6, we're going to go 6 because it is our anniversary and we're just coasting. I know in TV land, this is like 5, 10, 15 seconds. Here into the real world, this has been like 2 minutes. What's going on over there, Rahel? Okay, 6. And we are using our Libby Mediterranean, aka the atomic fish glasses, for this particular cocktail. Boom. And then how much? 3 of our syrup. Hopefully this is going to be okay, because even if this is a stinker, we're drinking it. You can hear that I already put ice in there. La da 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 da. It's going to be a tasty dinner, but we're trying to. It's one of these things where I've been actually. I mean, it doesn't seems weird, but it's slow and low all day long that I've been working on this. And then once it gets going, it's like, oh, we don't want to be done that quick. You know, we've been thinking about this, planning, touching, feeling things, getting things ready. All right. And this, we're going to top off with our soda water. And our preferred soda water here in our household is the Topo Chico. Ooh, look at that. Of course, this Topo Chico was warm, so it's going to. Should I get a little spoon up in there? What do you think?
It's pretty.
More of a sipper, long drink, as it were. Rahel, here to join me. There we go. All right, these potatoes. Let me get my my goodness in there. Where did it go? There it is. My masher. Oh. Okay, perfect. We're making the really traditional mashed potatoes. It's like what, half cream, half butter to the ratio of potatoes. So 8 ounces. So there we go. That's ready. Demi-Glaze is going. How was that cocktail? Did you taste it?
Very good.
I like that. You know, we tasted the Pimm's. It had been in the on the liquor shelf for a while. I hadn't tasted it. It kind of had those spicy notes like the Dubonnet, but then it kind of finished like a Campari or a Aperol, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but we just go for what we know. But no, I like this. This is a good call. Gosh, we're gonna be back. We're about ready. I've this recipe that I'm doing with the spinach called for the spinach to be microwaved, and then I'm going to add that to the pan. I'm going to cook off the garlic. I think I've got a little shallot. I'm going to do that in there too. A little garlic, a little shallot, a little red pepper. I'm going to toss that spinach in there. I'm going to sprinkle it with some sherry vinegar, and then when it's on the plate, I'm going to sprinkle it with some of these toasted pine nuts. And I think we're gonna pause. And Rahel and I are going to decide what our timing is going to be like, because it's not very late. All right, we'll be back. Hang tight. This is a tasty cocktail. Get a bottle of this Pimm's #1. That's nice. I like that. Very good. And the Queen, she's celebrating some anniversary over there, right? Golden Jubilee, Platinum Jubilee, something like that. Yeah, we're hail the monarchy, or is she the other one? Yeah, right, woman. She's in charge. Everything, the world. All right, I'm out of here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be back. Oh yeah, potatoes are good. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna put that steak in the oven. So here we are. I did salt it, so it's been in the refrigerator all day long, salted, and it's been out of the fridge for about an hour and a half. You know, because you want to. This is one of those steak techniques. I don't know. You can. Somebody will tell you the scientific reason behind that. Here we go. The Pimm's cocktail, really good. I really enjoyed that one. I'm very pleased. 250, the oven. We're going to do this about 20 minutes, and we're going to check the temperature. There we go. Slow and low. We're going to cook it to an internal temperature of 125. Then we're going to let it rest for a little bit, and then we're going to sear it outside on the barbecue. Get my timer set. And I'm going to get that barbecue on because I'm going to cook off the, we were commenting on the randomness of this bunch of celery that asparagus. So I've got one that's like that. And you got one that's like that. You know, I don't know. I usually like them about like that. And then there's this one right here. Whoever was in charge of putting that bunch together. Demi-Glaze is ready to go. I'm just going to heat it up again and finish it off with that butter. Potatoes are delicious. Spinach has been microwaved. Cat is back inside. We've got the little birds that moved into the birdhouse that we had on the railing of the deck. They're back in, and she's once again very, very interested in what's going on in that birdhouse. All right, just hang tight. We'll be back. Give us 20, 25 minutes. For you, it's just going to be like that. Bing! All right, here we go. We will see how this, we'll see how it turned out. We got a little sidetracked. I'm sorry. Oh, here. Let's try this. Nice. A little on the dry side. All right, let us make this happen. Of course, I'm going to save this bone. We don't have a dog that we give bones to anymore, otherwise.
Well, we have a dog.
Yeah, but we don't give him bones like this. All right. We'll go like that one. All right. Here's our mashed potatoes. I'll probably put more on Rahil's plate than she really actually wants, but that's just kind of more the part of the show. Yeah, completely. And I tasted the spinach. It's a little spicy with those chili flakes. You're going to have a little bit of fatty stuff on there as well. I hope that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There's our demi-glaze. All right. There we go for right now. What?
The pistachio?
Oh, my God. Oh. Thank you. I forgot. Spinach, a little bit of a little sherry vinegar. Pine nuts, and then our pistachio ayad over the asparagus. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna be back with the dessert, so hang tight, enjoy whatever you happen to order for dinner. You went to a Domino's and you got an extra $1 off of your next order because you picked it up yourself. I'm here cooking dinner for you. Only you. We'll be back. Hang tight.
Go.
Well, thank you. Did you see that? God, how's it when you're a kid? You can't do stuff like that. I'm an adult. It's like nobody. I've got nobody to impress. I want to thank you all very much for joining us here in our very intimate dinner for two. Got a little bit of that. I did too many of these pine nuts. There's our three-layer carrot cake cupcake batter, cream cheese frosting, toasted coconut motherfucker. We're gonna get into that later on. I think we're gonna go take a little dip in the hot tub. Still early. Once again, thank you. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share this with your friends. I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. I shake cocktails. I can make dinner. I mow the lawn. I can do some yard work. What do you need? I'm your man right here. I am your man. You're in Seattle. You need a little help around the house. Give me a call. I can help you out. I'm serious. What do you think I'm fucking? You think I'm fucking around? I don't have time to fuck around. All right. We'll catch you later. Don't forget, we're gonna be giving away that toe tag 12-inch in that Weird War Galleries record bag. Think about that. That could be yours. Get back to us next week. I'm out of here.